Welcome to the Revere Art Community on the RAC podcast, a bi-monthly series brought to you by the Revere Art Community at Las Parentas and Chocolate Cafe, where we sit and talk with artists from the Revere community about how they do what they do and sometimes why they do it, with a little bit of focus on making sure that they're able to market and make a little bit of income. So, welcome to On the RAC. We welcome artists of all backgrounds, ages, abilities, and experience levels. Every story matters. Every voice deserves to be heard. We create a safe, respectful space for authentic, artistic expression. We honor the rich tapestry of culture that we call Revere, our home, and we recognize that art is a powerful bridge between communities. Again, welcome to On the Rack.
Welcome to On the Rack. I'm Brian Harkins with the Revere Art Community. We have a couple of special guests today that like to rock. I'm telling you, they are hardcore rockers. I mean, rock like you can't believe. We've got Scott and we've got Maryellen. Say hi to everybody, Maryellen.
Hi, how are you?
Scott, say hello.
Hola.
Hola. Okie dokie. I'm teasing a little bit about the rock, but it is about rocks.
Yes, it is.
Scott is an artist that takes and carves rocks from Revere Beach. Maryellen, when he told you that that's what he wanted to do, what did you think about that?
Well, I let him do it, and he kept on coming home with carved rocks, which were beautiful, but I kept on getting buckets of rocks.
Yeah. How does that fit into decor making, those buckets of rocks?
Not very good.
Covered
Not very
every
good.
windowsill.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does the light help the windowsills?
Dusting's got to be a son of a
Yeah,
gun.
exactly.
One of those things, they're rocks. You can blow on.
Sure.
All right. Scott,
Yes.
you're a hometown boy, right?
Beachmont.
That's right.
Yes.
I know Maryellen is a Beachmont gal.
That's
No
right.
doubt about that.
Nope.
Yeah.
So when did you first start back in the day, start to get into realizing that you could be artistic?
It's something I really like to do.
Mhm.
I had issues with my grade school. I wanted art. They put me in music. It was a conflict. I wasn't happy. So once I got on my own,
Yeah.
I was able to take it and run.
What type of art were you doing then?
Back then it was drawing.
What type of drawings?
I
Everything and anything?
Everything and anything.
Do you have any of that still around?
I don't.
Ephemera
No.
is hard to keep.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So you graduated from drawing. What did that turn into for you artistically?
Well, I went from drawing and I bought a camera.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And I realized that it was a lot faster and easier to take images than to create them.
So what it's saying, and I am a photographer, is that the gratification was quicker.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of like how you get the internet stuff gratification.
Absolutely.
So did you become an artist full time?
No. I never
What did
have.
you do?
I was a house painter.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Still
It's,
painting.
another thing I love to do.
What
I-
was it you loved about house painting?
I like turning something ugly into something pretty
Mhm.
and the gratification for my clients.
Mhm.
And it led off into these rocks.
Did you ever express to them your artistic side where you might have pushed the limits of, I'm not a house painter, but I can, I'll see like right over to see Marietta, the queen of Revere Arts in Winthrop. And there's all those beautiful old homes that are painted in that style and period. Did you try to push that when you were doing things, or was it just straight ahead what they wanted?
I did what they asked.
All
I
right.
got hooked up with a decorator
Oh,
early on in my career.
uh-huh.
For 20 years, I worked right through him.
Did that help?
Yes.
Uh-huh. So coordinating with someone for your business was good for you.
Absolutely.
What did that allow you to do?
I just got exposure.
Uh-huh.
And I was out in Marblehead Neck for
Mhm.
my entire career.
Oh, that's a fancy little place some places. So
Yes.
beautiful old homes.
Yeah,
So the relationship of working with somebody else was a positive thing for you.
absolutely.
So how did rocking rocks turn into a relationship between you two guys, Maryellen?
Well, I loved what he does. I love what he does. And I had buckets and buckets of rocks in the house. And
Yeah.
I finally said, we have to do something with this. And he said, okay, well, you figure it out. So I created a business and started looking online for art shows, vending shows, and hooked us up and got some business cards and said, okay, we're going to start and we're going to do some shows.
Well, part of what we do with the Revere Art Community Podcast and the shows that we put on at the Revere Historic Society is we get into a little bit of the mechanics of the art of selling your creations and art. So what you said sounds simple, but what was it you had to really do to get there? How did you discover all those social media places to find the information for the live events that you went to?
I basically went to the internet
Yeah.
and put in vending shows, art shows, springtime, wintertime, and not just in Revere. We traveled to New Hampshire. We did one whole summer up in Newburyport, where we were at the artist shanties for the whole summer for the weekends. So we've tried different places to try to find where our niche was.
Did you drive back and forth up there, or did you stay up there?
We stayed up there.
So it was a fun experience.
It was a fun experience because you make it a weekend for the 2 of years, you know. So
And you might get some business.
exactly.
Exactly. So what you're telling me, make sure I understand what you're saying, is that you had to do a little research, and part of that was keywords to help you identify what was out there that the internet can bring to you as a machine that collects information.
Exactly.
And then you acted on it and you had a game plan.
Exactly.
So how's the game plan been going?
It's going okay, but it's been slow trying to get into some of the shows because
Why?
they're so booked.
Oh, okay.
And they don't want the same artists for every show, so they change up. And some of them are very expensive to get into.
Yeah, I've recognized that there's a high benchmark. The beach for Revere Beach, that's a high mark for some of those things, price-wise.
I mean, even New Hampshire was high in some of the places, you know, $5,000.
That's a tough ticket to pay for. But
Exactly.
you find markets that work for you,
Yes.
that are priced right.
Yes.
All right, so we're at the market. You start producing this stuff. Show us with the first piece you made here.
Well, Maryellen, I don't like doing requests.
That's a number one thing for artists. If you like an artist, it's true.
Right.
It is. I'm the same way. Oh, can you do this? No, I'll make it. If you like it, thank you. If you want to criticize it, that's all right. It's your right.
See, I felt bad turning down people. But this one was from Maryellen. It's a fleur-de-lis. And I presented that to her. And she insisted, well, she required me to build a stand. So I built a stand.
For the fleur-de-lis.
For the fleur-de-lis. Allow me.
All right. Oh, I see how it works.
I did this. Let me turn it around. Sorry. And then she was happy. And that's when I put my
I wanted
Dremel
something
away.
to display on my table.
Yeah, you just didn't want rocks and buckets and on the table.
Yeah.
So I don't know how well, but I'm going to carefully hold it over Diane's expensive equipment to show it to you. And it's all rocks. This is not an illusion.
So
All right.
that was
So-
pretty cool.
You've got your Easter Island looking stuff.
I do.
Uh-huh.
I enjoy doing faces.
Just grab one or two so we can show them off.
This one here, I love collecting the rocks. And
Oh, this guy's hard to hear. If he was wet, you could probably see him.
yeah,
But this is definitely sandstone with some quartz type of material in it that runs through it. It's actually a wishing stone because it goes all the way around, two of the stripes in it. I've got a friend that collects rocks.
you rock.
Oh, big time. And down south. And they bought land down there because there was petrified wood on it.
Wow.
That's the only reason that they bought the land. And now it's coming out with that stuff. So I understand about rocks. That's really cool. He gives you that, what do you call it? Forest man look almost, or something you'd see in Lord of the Rings, Hobbit type thing, where
Old Man in
someone
the
would be a
Mountain.
stone. Yes, I remember the old man in the mountain.
He fell
This
off.
way, very well. For those of you that are too young, you're just too young. Mhm.
I always wanted to see if I could make a rock, turn a rock into a chain.
Yeah, you did it.
So I did. This is my first one.
Hold it in front of your body a little bit because there you go. It's lighter so you can see the rock.
And it's
I'm
my
all in
second
black.
chain rock.
Uh-huh.
out of one rock.
I'm telling you, punk rockers, I think this is the piece right here. Rock and roll.
Right? That's pretty cool.
It's got that Jetson
Yeah.
feel to the geometry of the stone pieces, how they're cut at an angle a little bit and in different sizes as it works its way down properly with its dimensions. I'm telling you.
It's not easy.
You know, they're expensive and rare, but if you're a punk rocker, this is what you need.
Here's another one that I did.
Uh-huh. Well, this ball's trapped. Let me fix that.
How'd you get the ball in there?
That's simple. It's hidden. You
Yeah.
just got to pull away the dust, and there it is.
It's just amazing how they come to be.
Uh-huh.
Really
So
is.
what makes you think about these things? Do you lay in bed at night thinking?
Actually, here's an angel. It was Maryellen was trying to get her cousin was trying to get a present for someone turning a certain age, and I thought about it. I said, well, she was godly, so I decided to do angels. They're very profitable.
Mm-hmm.
People love them. So again, up against the shirt.
Yeah, it's dark against the lighter, so you can see it a little bit.
That was fun.
Get right up against your screen like this.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm on Facebook and Instagram, so
Yes, you
I
are.
post a lot of this stuff.
And Instagram, you are.
UROCK.online.
All right.
And it's the letter U.
Is it YOU or is it you?
It's you.
You rock at Instagram.
And when we're up in Newburyport, we asked all our, the patrons if they'd give us ideas for names. We had some great names, but I was
Do you
sitting
remember the
home.
funniest ones you got?
No, but they were awesome.
I had a list of them too, and I still have them.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But Maryellen and I, through our daily lives, we call you rock, and I'm like, no, you rock.
Okay.
So that's how we came up with that.
So you rock Instagram, you rock on Facebook. Do you have a .com?
I do not.
No, it's
All right.
.online. UROCK.online.
Online?
Both
Okay.
Facebook and Instagram.
All right.
There you go.
There you go. You can find them there.
Yeah.
So what's next with your rocks? What do you think you'd like to try to push out? Bigger rocks, different style?
No, I like to stay within this range.
Mm.
I do love doing faces, and I just can't stop. That's my problem.
All right. What do you look for when you're looking for a rock?
They'd call me,
Oh, God. And inside of them is what you need.
right? I find them along the water's edge. So, like you had said about that other rock, it will really be pronounced once you wet it.
Yeah.
I tried doing a polish on them. I didn't like it. I'm going to try and do an epoxy on them and see how they sell.
That
And
might be.
that's the best feedback I've ever had, was going to these shows and seeing what people like. So,
Because I look at it and it makes me think of like American primitive
Yes.
type art.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Were you trained as an artist?
No,
You
not
picked
really.
this skill up by yourself. How long did it take you to get into the Drummels and start to learn how to do this?
I like toys. So I love tool toys, and it was pretty easy. I just bought a Dremel for $70.
And just grind
And
in.
I got the diamond tips.
Yep.
I can zip through those, but keep
And I'd
them.
say that he
one to
really
Yes, you can.
honed on it probably within a year's time. Really honed into his craft of carving and being more distinct in his carvings.
Mhm.
So I've seen a big difference.
That's important. Every artist, and those that are new to this or are burgeoning artists that are getting into taking their craft to the next level, which you've done from something you did at home that you could put on the table, to going to shows and paying big bucks to sit at the table and sell your art, which is a scary thing for a lot of people. But it happens, and you've been successful from what I see right now,
Yes.
Yeah.
and you keep pushing and working hard. That you've got to take and put the time in, as Maryellen has said.
You really do.
Yeah, the more you do. So it took you about a year to really focus and
He
focus.
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks to Maryellen. But this is a rock I did. Braille.
Yes.
It says love.
It's in Braille.
In Braille.
It's a heart. It's a stone, and it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And
Yeah.
you just run your fingers across it. That's wonderful.
Yeah. I did
If-
one in what's the other stuff?
Morse code. he
Morse
did.
code.
Oh, Morse code.
Yeah, that was easier.
That's for geeks. Morse code that are old.
Right?
Well, no, I'm guarantee young geeks would know Morse code too.
Yeah,
We all knew it as Boy Scouts when we were
Exactly.
kids. What is this here?
that's just something I practice with.
Really?
Get tired of doing faces, so I just ventured off to see what else my tool can do.
A scroll.
Hmm.
You could spin it.
And it's amazing, some of the pieces that I've practiced playing with, we end up selling them.
This was a bigger rock. I could see this catching the wind and turning. Because you
Okay.
see how they have the newer
Exactly.
windmills
Windmills.
that are very
That's what
tight.
that reminds me of.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah.
But,
That's for sure.
one of the best things we've ever done was go to the shows because I get the feedback. And like I said, these things, it was a practice piece and people love them.
It's unique. All right, we're going to break that down now since we are an organization that's encompassing and trying to help people learn the next steps. And these guys have taken the steps.
Yeah.
You're talking about feedback. So the first time you go up and people are starting to tell you stuff that isn't what you're doing, how'd you feel about that?
I was pissed.
Absolutely. That's going to happen. Not everyone's going to like what you do, no matter how much you love it. So when did you figure out that this is useful, what
Yes.
they're telling me?
Well, instantly, my initial reaction was,
Yeah.
I was hurt. But I listened.
Mhm.
You know, it was the best thing I ever did.
And what did you do with the information that you obtained from these individuals?
I opened up my mind.
And how did that affect your art?
It totally changed it, and it evolved it to the next level.
And is that when you saw the change in him?
Yes,
Absolutely.
most definitely.
So,
in some of the different pieces that he does, from faces to the rock with the rock within a rock to the hand, it's so different from what he started with.
all right, he matured and
He
found
did mature.
he found his market.
Exactly.
That's one of the hardest things for artists that want to sell their art is finding the proper market for where it'll be receptive. And you guys have researched and done a lot of shows. You've probably done shows you've done well and you're happy, but you've also
And
done
exactly.
shows that have bombed. Yeah, well, that's just the nature of what this business is.
Exactly. Not the
Could
right
be-
place for us.
The weather, absolutely not the right place, the weather, whatever. So how did you get through that to move on to the next one? Well, let
Well, I
Maryellen tell
think
that.
you
Yeah.
have to really look at the different shows.
Yeah.
We
What is it
do
you're
a lot
looking
of
for?
coastal
I'm going to
on the beach,
All right.
coastal shows, sea glass shows, anything to do with the coastline. We tend to do a lot better at those shows because of the clientele that it draws in.
Right.
We've done different markets, even in Boston. It just wasn't for us. It was more a younger crowd, sticker shows and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
touristy.
That's not going to be what we sell at.
No.
So you have to try them all, unfortunately, and pick and choose to see what works best and then go from there.
So let me make sure that we understand what Maryellen's telling us. You're telling us we need tenacity.
Exactly.
We need to be persistent.
Very much so.
What Scott has told us, we need to recognize what people that are coming to buy things and look for things are telling you and accept the feedback for what you're doing. But what it seems to me that what you did is you changed your art, not radically, you're still doing the same process.
Yeah.
But from faces, you've developed into three-dimensional sculpture pieces with different elements that are involved in it together. You've done braille type pieces. You've done the ball in the box. And of course, the hand pieces. So you've really changed a little bit. Like, look at this one. Ooh, this looks like a piece of abstract art. So where do you think this is going to go in the future, guys?
Well, I'm trying to start a website,
Yeah.
and I want to do online sales.
So where would you market for that?
Online goes everywhere.
Online, yeah, pretty much goes everywhere.
There's everywhere there. So the diminishing fact is that the more you take and push to everywhere, you don't find your market that you were trying to find when you were at the live shows.
Right.
So you've got to
So I have to
define
do
yourself.
some research, right,
Right.
into
So
finding that.
again, from live to interactive social media selling, it's a different thing.
Exactly.
All right. So the younger crowd, do you get that when you go out and sell this stuff, or is it more mature?
More mature.
All right. So you're not going to need to be doing the 10-second on TikTok X
No.
little piece that pushes, because that's a big, powerful marketing tool right
Exactly.
now for that. But more Facebook, more Instagram
Exactly.
type of things, and
I
more.
find a lot of our customers are older. I'd say probably 35 and up. We
See?
really don't get young kids.
And I
coming
know
and buying
exactly
our
why that is.
stuff.
When we were kids, we went out to play, and all we had were rocks and sticks.
Right?
It's the truth.
It is the truth.
Get out, and when the street lights come on, come
Get
home.
home.
That's it. Don't bring your rocks in the house.
That's
Right.
true.
Not for a damn bit. What's the wildest rock you ever found that you worked on and it didn't work out?
Oh, it's on my Instagram page.
Tell us
I
about
was
it.
doing a rock and a rock,
Yeah.
and it was a beautiful rock. I was probably about 80% done. Just trying to free up the rock, and the rock blew up.
Vibrations.
The vibration.
Harmonic vibrations destroyed his
Oh.
art. Do you understand what this guy's into here?
Yes.
Mhm. So when are you going to step up and start working on crystals?
Oh, I'm afraid.
Why?
It's a strong element. I'd rather go into jade.
Jade can be very soft.
Yeah.
On
It's
the
easy to
pond
grind.
scale, correct?
Yeah.
Different pressures of what stones are.
Yeah.
Maybe I get my buddy to send me a piece of Alabama petrified wood.
That would be great.
I
It's-
found petrified wood on the beach.
You could find everything on the
Yeah.
beach. I still hope to find a megalodon tooth
Mm.
anytime I'm at the ocean.
You're
Well,
looking.
they come up if
Of
you
course,
look.
if you look,
You
you
know what I
have
mean?
to be. You have to be looking.
Or, my $2,500 worth of chain and cross that I lost at Revere Beach.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me get my metal detector out.
Well, that was a few years ago. Oh, whatever. But I do love Revere Beach. That's for sure. And I think I've got a companion here that loves parts of Revere Beach.
Yes.
This
sure.
part here. So, what else you got to say about all this?
What can I say? I appreciate you.
Not about me. This
He
is
loves
about
doing
you.
this. This is what he wants to do for retirement.
Yeah.
He just loves carving the rocks. It's therapy. It brings him peace.
Therapy. Let's talk about that.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid.
What is it that when you get a piece of stone and you've determined that it's going to be a face or it's going to be a three-dimensional carving, what is it that makes you look at the point where you need to focus on first to be able to create the illusion that you're doing with the piece?
It's natural for me.
It just
I
comes.
know exactly when I pick up a rock what I want to do with it.
So it's there already, and it's just talking to
Yes.
you. Now, who had said that once in the history of sculpting?
I don't know.
I think a guy named Michelangelo.
Yeah, Michelangelo.
Oh, he was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And he does. It does. I mean, he looks at the rock. He knows instantly what he's going to do with it. Instantly.
Yeah.
It's amazing how it just comes to him.
That's just that's our artistic
It is artistic ability.
exposure,
Thank you.
and it comes out absolutely.
Yeah.
So you got any shows coming up?
No,
No.
I'm in the process. I have my feelers out trying to get into the farmers market.
In
Actually,
Revere?
in Revere.
Yeah, that's pretty open. You just go to Revere.
That was booked for the spring, she told me. I was told.
Oh, let's see if we can put some pressure on someone in the Arts and Cultural Commission or the Planning Department in Revere or even the fine mayor itself, Patrick Keefe, and see if we can get that opened up a little bit more to have some other people that might want to be participating in that. We'll
Thank you.
give that a shot,
That would be
I'll
terrific.
do it.
and always speak to your city councilor. Who's that for you guys?
Right now, it's Jimmy
Jim
Mercurio.
Then you got to, Jimmy, you and your wife follow my page on Revere Beach. Get a word in for these guys. Let's get some Revere representation. It's all great stuff that's down there, but Revere is where we're looking to do.
I actually grew up with Michael Mercurio.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Jimmy's brother.
Was he a troublemaker back then?
Never.
No. It was the older brother that was, huh? So,
Good
Mary
family.
Ellen, through this whole trip that you've done with this guy and pushed that, what did you find to be the most challenging thing for you?
Getting him to realize how good he is
Mm-hmm.
is hard. Because he, I think he's waiting for the ball to drop, but he's so creative and he's so good at what he does. And that's what I love about the shows. When somebody comes up and picks up a rock and just falls in love with that rock,
An inanimate object.
it's unbelievable.
Oh.
The gratification that he gets.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I know
As
he's
well.
creative. I've seen him even with his painting. the way he cuts in, it's always amazed me. And I've always said it's not because we're together, it's because I've had different people paint at different times, and he's just that good.
Uh-huh. Well, something's going boing. So we're going to do this from here, and we might have to cut and edit this piece here.
Okay.
Because Diana isn't here right now. She's busy at Chocolate with a bunch of people in here, but we appreciate Diana very much letting us do these type of shows.
Yes.
So, Scott,
Yes.
what do you get to say about this whole experience?
Well, I couldn't sleep the night before last. I was a little nervous.
Why?
I don't know.
What has been nervous about this?
It's just we've never done this before.
Have you experienced it now? Was it easy?
I'm ready to be invited back.
We've got a bunch of artists coming up, and they all have the same thing. Just relax, be yourself. We'll find our way through this and enjoy it.
Yeah.
So, on behalf of the Revere Art Committee, these guys are members. I'd like to thank both of you. Have you anything to say before we wrap this up?
I would like to thank you for having us.
You're more than welcome. Well, you're both. Your
Yeah.
side on the mechanics of how it works, the marketing, that's extremely important to artists. You took the step across. You helped share that with us today. Of course, you, the artist himself, you can't.
I was amazed when we first met. I think it was at Murray's.
Yep.
And you said, I want to put you on my show.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of blew it off. And
Well, that's all right.
We ran into each other again.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I really want to see you on my show.
Mm-hmm.
And I opened up to it. So I appreciate that.
Oh, you're more than welcome. There's one thing I always forget to do, and we got to do this right now so we can have a few other things besides the podcast of our good looks. There's some photos of all those rocks, and if you've got some, we'll tag them on the back of
I do.
the podcast itself, and we'll take and put them up.
Cool.
So
Double back at you, brother.
we're being so bad.
This is
Again,
cool.
on behalf of the Revere Art community, I want to thank both of you for being here today. UROCK is where you want to look across social media, and we look forward to seeing you on the next On the Rack with the Revere Art community. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Welcome to the Revere Art Community on the RAC podcast, a bi-monthly series brought to you by the Revere Art Community at Las Parentas and Chocolate Cafe, where we sit and talk with artists from the Revere community about how they do what they do and sometimes why they do it, with a little bit of focus on making sure that they're able to market and make a little bit of income. So, welcome to On the Rack. We welcome artists of all backgrounds, ages, abilities, and experience levels. Every story matters. Every voice deserves to be heard. We create a safe, respectful space for authentic, artistic expression. We honor the rich tapestry of culture that we call Revere, our home, and we recognize that art is a powerful bridge between communities. Again, welcome to On the Rack.